Oh, well, hello. Did you just put your retainer in?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sexy. Do it again for the audience. It pops in. Just yeah.
They share their lives on YouTube, and now even more. It's Marconi and Ciara, the MePlusCake podcast.
Hello. We haven't been here for a while because we've been moving.
Oh, God.
Are we still moving, or is it over now?
It's over after 3 weeks.
All right, well, I'm moving out.
Well, see you later.
No, not really. But, yeah, we've been moving, and all kinds of stuff has been going on, and so, yeah, so we're back, though, from our hiatus.
Back dough.
Yeah.
I've got some back dough.
So, thank you and welcome to another edition of the MePlusCake podcast. My name is Marconi, and my girlfriend, Ciara, Cake. She and I met on the internet. She moved here from Canada. Then we moved into each other and lived in sin forever. Amen. Happy ever after. That's it. Okay, bye.
And to prove that we're living together now, my cat Nala is currently scratching the shiz knit out of the chair in the corner over there.
Don't do that, Nala. You're better than that.
Stop it.
No, but Nala and my cats are kind of getting along.
Yeah, we finally introduced them after almost 2 weeks.
I mean, there's a lot of but no scratching. A lot of times you introduce cats and they just don't do it, and it's trouble.
Yep, they've been getting along pretty well. They don't really like coming close to each other really that much.
I feel the same way.
You were going to say about you, weren't you?
About 99% of people.
How dare you?
Not you, though. Babe.
You better not give me a smooch.
Right in the middle of the podcast, really? You got to show affection? Wow. Oh, okay.
Hold my hand.
It's already called MePlusCake.
Give me a hug.
People know.
Hold me.
That we're together, okay? Gosh. People know I'm not a free man.
You better go.
Bound to this podcast. This is part of the deal, right? Like if you said, I'll move in with you, but we got to keep this podcast going.
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations, America, or beyond, wherever you live, Canada. Do you have friends that listen in Canada?
I do, actually. I have friends.
Yeah.
Some friends.
Some of them are creepily following me on Twitter now, but that's fine. I mean, that's part of it, right? Well, you know how it is. Like, you start dating people, and then your friends become their friends, and then when you break up, you lose 2 friends instead of 1.
Can I just go on a side note rant for a minute?
I don't know. It depends. Yeah, sure. Just get edited out anyway.
So rude. So you went and worked out tonight. We've got our little routines, and I had a bath like I usually do. And this bath bomb that I used it was called Soot, so I should have known. And the description made it seem like it turned a different color, but no, it made the bathwater black. I made the bathtub black, and my skin is black. I've got little in my nooks and crannies, I've got little black streaks.
Well, that's a visual we can all enjoy now. But you're so pale, baby, that it gave you a hue to your skin tone.
Yeah, so now I look like I'm the living dead because I have gray marks on my bottom.
Perfect time of year to look dead.
This is true.
See, and I know you love Halloween, so there you go. And you've decorated the house.
I have.
Halloween style, except for you, a bunch of bats fell off the wall.
My bats!
And into the candle and almost burnt the place down.
That is such a lie, and you know it. They just fell onto the ground.
Well, it could have happened.
It could not have happened because I don't decorate in the way that would put our lives and our cats' lives and our dog's life in danger.
Are you saying that you decorate safety first?
Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes?
I like to be smart.
The answer to that question should be 100% of the time, all the time, every second of my life. I'm thinking about safety first.
Yeah, but we're currently sitting under a fan that could kill your ass.
I'm not worried about the fan until you mentioned it. Thanks a lot. Gosh, so unfocused with this, your thoughts and things. I'm talking about your Halloween decorating, and then you veer off into you grab the wheel and you steer into the ditch.
No, because this is home decor.
No, the fan is not Halloween decor that you've put together. That's what we're talking about now.
Hang some
Back it up.
from there.
Then you could talk about it. But you didn't decorate that. So back it up and let's talk about the home decor you have put together and how unsafe you've made our home.
Well, I hope you're prepared to die at any moment.
No, it's pretty cool. And what did you do? I forget already.
I made a little centerpiece on the island, and I also made some bats.
We'll take pictures and put this on MePlusCake.com.
I put them on my Instagram, so...
Are people following you from the podcast yet?
I better be.
Well, they should. It's Sierra Cake on Twitter, Instagram, and...
Tumblr.
And .com, too.
Yes.
All right. So Halloween is here. We're going to go to a corn maze this weekend, I think.
Hopefully, and maybe even a haunted house.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that part. So, yeah, but we watched a lot of scary movies. What was the scary movie we watched last night? Kiss the Girls?
Yeah, it was the sequel to Along Came a Spider, but it was pretty dull.
I'd seen it before a long time ago when it came out, and I liked it. It's Morgan Freeman. He's like 25, I think.
He's like, he will never end.
No. And I hope that's true, because every movie he's in, I'll see.
He's a good actor.
Even the worst Morgan Freeman movie is better than 90% of the movies that are available in the world.
True.
And we did see, speaking of movies, we did see Don John.
Yes.
With,
boy, we haven't podcasted for
what's that guy's name? The guy that did it?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes, thank you. And he's fantastic. He wrote, directed, and produced the movie.
Yes, and it wasn't at all what I think either of us was expecting, which was a nice surprise.
Scarlett Johansson was in it. You don't like her?
I don't think that she's all the hype that she gets.
Oh, I'm not worried about the hype. I thought she was good in the movie, though.
Oh, in the movie, yes.
Why do you hate Scarlett Johansson so much?
I don't hate her. I just don't think that she's all that. Like, everybody says that she's like the hottest girl in the entire world, and I don't think so. So I think she's a little bit overrated.
She's all right. I mean, I never knew that people said...
She does have a really nice body, though.
I didn't ever know that people thought she was all that.
She's been like rated the hottest woman in the world like many years in a row. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the hottest woman in the world. I think she's a good actress.
She is actually a pretty good actress. But
I'm sitting next to the hottest woman in the world.
Aww.
That's how you kiss ass once in a while. Just do it. Nala's ripping apart.
Ruining the blinds.
Nala, we're trying to do a podcast right now. You're ripping apart the blinds is really distracting. I just want you to know that. But we'll put pictures of Nala on the website too, MePlusCake.com. Living together so far, how do you feel about living with me? Is it horrible? Do you hate? Just what's the worst thing about it?
The worst thing about it?
Yeah, you like to bring up the negative stuff, so just get it out there.
You're so rude. That's the worst thing.
I'm rude? I was rude before. So.
No, I don't think there's a worst thing about this situation. The worst thing, actually, is all the stupid frickin' fees that they've been coming up with out of their asses.
Oh, you're talking about the residence place where we currently live, the apartments. Yeah, but apartments do that in the world. And, I mean, this is like, what, your third move in life?
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, it happens. What are you going to do? It's annoying, but...
That's the worst part, I would say, though.
Oh. Well, so nothing about living with me. I guess it's only been 2 weeks, so...
Yeah. Gotta give it time.
Yeah, well...
For it to unravel.
At least in next week's podcast. Well, wait till then, right?
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, sharing... I've never lived with anybody where I shared the actual bills, like paid half and half, like split it down the middle. So it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, I'd say you're an awesome roommate so far. I mean, you make coffee drinks.
Now we get to...
What, play with the animals together?
Yeah, if that's what
This is a family podcast.
Oh, I'm talking about that.
Coffee drinks?
Yes.
And drink them together?
Uh-huh.
At midnight, we have our little...
Treats!
We've been having a good snack. My favorite snack right now is 2 snickerdoodles, sandwiched, not sandwiched between, but on the with ice cream sandwich. You know what I mean? It's delicious.
2 snickerdoodles or chocolate chip cookies and then ice cream in the middle.
Oh my god. So good.
So good.
Yeah. So yeah, try that. That's our weekly snack tip. Right,
a life tip right there.
Right here. Yes. The couple that snacks together stays together. Yeah. the one thing that Sierra and I have been doing is canceling a few things because she moved from Canada, and you've been trying to cancel your cell service for like 3 months.
Oh my God. It's such a mess. The whole company that I've been dealing with in Canada. Basically, when I got here, I made sure to not use my phone and cancel it as soon as I got another phone. And the woman told me specifically she was canceling my service because my contract is up in December. And I guess they've been phoning my parents' house in Canada, and telling them that I owe them over $300 now. And let's just say that I was not very happy, and I was trying to speak to them and deal with them on the weekend, and I never heard back from them.
You wrote them a long, angry, two-page letter.
Yep, I wrote a really very unhappy letter in a very professional but angry way. And she phoned me back today. She didn't say a single thing about anything I mentioned in the letter, and basically said, you owe us $300, and that's the end of it. So
and then they hung up on you, and you had to call them back to verify your new address or something like that.
Like 3 times. And then, because every time you're transferred from one department to the other,
then you have to re-explain everything.
Yeah, you have to give your information. And one person out of the 70 times I was transferred said that my birthday was wrong on my account. And I lost it. I was so mean, and I'm normally not mean to those kinds of people, but oh my God, I lost my mind. I was so annoyed, and basically I owe them $300. So
what I don't understand is, why can't I get on the phone? And all you're doing when they ask you for all your codes and all that kind of stuff when you first dial the number, why isn't that enough of a verification for my account? And why do they have to ask?
Every department has to ask you. That's ridiculous.
Why isn't there a big computer screen, and when you transfer me, all that information and the story behind it goes to the next person?
Because you have to keep explaining yourself. I explained the situation about, realistically, probably 15 times between Saturday and today.
And why do I have to give you my address, my name, my phone number, every piece of information that should be in front of you, because I did it one time on a computer system that is generated by your company? Why is it that I have to keep giving this information? I wouldn't even mind if I had to do it one more time for confirmation, so they know that they're talking to the right person, or they ask a special question or something like that.
But every department that they transfer you to, really?
Yeah. I just wish customer service could get it together. It's 2013.
Especially cell phone companies. They're the worst.
And this is another thing that upset me. Sierra moves to America. She can't, because she's not an American citizen yet, can't get a T account. But she can go to their store and get a prepaid card.
A pay-as-you-go card, yeah.
And you pay a month about how much? $65. But if you get a plan with that particular company, it costs over $100 a month.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, here's what you get. You get a phone that doesn't cost you as much when you buy it, but you pay well over that for that privilege of buying it up front for a lot cheaper. That's it. When you want to buy an iPhone, what's an iPhone cost if you're not connected to a company? $600?
$800 or $900 probably.
So, and how much do you pay? If you pay $100 a month, that's $1,200 a year. And how much of their actual data service do you actually use? I don't use very much, and I have what's called unlimited data. And sometimes I get a message telling me that I've
reached your limit.
Reached my limit of unlimited data. What is that?
What the hell, you guys?
So I don't get it. And I honestly, the one thing I will say with the cell phone company that I use, the customer service is pretty amazing. I still have to re-explain myself. I still have to give them my information over and over. But the people are friendly, and they work with you, and they're kind. And
you know what's actually really sad about that is the Canadian version of yours is the same as mine. They're owned by, because there's a couple different ones in Canada, the 2 main ones. And when you cross over to America, both of them go to a certain American provider, and ours are the same one. So that's really sad.
Well, and then, like I said, my experience with my cell phone company has always been a positive one. They're always really good. But it's totally different with my internet company.
Oh, God.
And the last one, Sierra is taking on, like, we just switched and have her internet under her name now. So, like, you could just cut this podcast off right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could. I could shut everything down.
The power of Sierra. Wait, you're slowly ticking over, aren't you? Wow. I should be very afraid.
Yes.
But, like, the last time I told them I wanted to cut off my service at a certain time. Like, you're going to have to call back for that. And I'm like, I'm on the phone right now. Can't you just put a cutoff date at the end of this week?
Yeah, that's pretty stupid too.
Yeah, I don't
It's just laziness. Like, really, as if you can't put a cancellation date. I just hate the whole...
Yeah.
It infuriates me, these companies.
But you still, as a consumer, have the control because there are choices. You could go to another company, and they know that. So the thing is you have to be ready and prepared to just walk away with anything. So that's the thing. Is like that's how you get deals. The thing that bugs me, like Sierra, just started with the same internet provider that I had, and I was paying way more than you're paying.
Yeah.
And you got the same exact internet service that I got.
Because the deal was going on during the time that I called. Like,
right.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so you're paying like half of what I was paying. And I only had the internet. So all these bundles that they give you at the beginning and then 6 months they expire, they like to kind of like, they tell you that, you know, there isn't the small print of the, honestly, like I need to take more responsibility and just write down when 6 months is up so I know when to call them again.
They never contact you either, which I think is so shady because...
The problem is we have lives.
Yeah, sorry we're not counting down the days till our bundles are up.
I guess
like,
I'm
really?
gonna have to put a bundle countdown on my phone for now on.
I gotta bundle someone in the face.
Well, this is our first podcast back, and thank you guys so much for all your support and the people that always listen. We really do appreciate you guys. And for the listeners on iHeartRadio, thank you. Stitcher, if you're listening on Stitcher, iTunes, Spreaker, wherever you're listening, let us know. We want to know what app you utilize the most because we're on pretty much all of them. And soon, I do believe we're going to have MePlusCake merchandise for you to enjoy. And all the proceeds of that money go directly to Sierra Handbag Fund.
No, they go to the cat's food, probably.
Yeah.
Cats.
So do good things, and we'll be back again soon. Hopefully next week. Hopefully you won't have a hiatus from us for a long time again.
You're stuck with us forever.
The MePlusCake Podcast.